So, the story behind the School of Social Design is the story of me being kind of an ass. Um, Three different ways that I was a fool, which hopefully will turn out okay. But in a way, we're still finding out. So, the first bit of foolishness. In 2016, I thought that I could fix the problems of the tech industry just by making a new metric, a new product success metric. I think I can forgive myself a bit because I was focusing on a few machine learning algorithms, YouTube recommended and Facebook newsfeed, and thinking about how they could be tuned to a different metric. So I gave a talk called Is Anything Worth Maximizing, where I presented a better metric that I called time well spent. And this talk did lead to product changes at Google, Apple, and Facebook. And I started a movement with Tristan Harris that we also called Time Well Spent. Since then, it's been renamed the Center for Humane Technology, originally to push for this metric. But it became clear that a new metric was not enough to fix the tech industry. So, next kind of foolishness. Tristan and I thought that we could make a design methodology in like a few weekends over email between Berlin and San Francisco. So we advertised workshops that we called Design for Time Well Spent or Empowering Design, and we invited all sorts of great people from the industry. We did a workshop in San Francisco that the people Gmail design team came to, and a bunch of people from iOS. And the workshop we gave was completely useless. We didn't know shit about inventing design methods. We didn't really know what it would take to design for time well spent or humane technology or whatever. And I'm embarrassed that I used all these amazing people's time so poorly. But I'm not done. There's a third kind of foolishness. So, after this happened, I spent 3 years really starting from scratch, working out what it would take to have a real design method. Looking at other design methods, including values-based ones that are more wishy-washy than the one that I teach now. And running experiments, trying to see what kinds of new processes actually led to dramatically new and different, more beautiful kinds of designs. And I came up with, I think, a good design method, the thing that I now call values-based social design, and it was called Human Systems. But in my foolishness, I opened an online school, and I didn't know how to run an online school, and I didn't know how to teach. And I did know how to make cool games and exercises, so we had a lot of fun, actually, but I didn't teach people this new design method, and they didn't learn it, and once again, a lot of great people from big tech companies, up-and-coming startups, they came, and they went through 4 sessions of my little design school, and mostly it was just fun, but not really very helpful. So I spent most of last year, 2020, reckoning with this third failure and learning to teach and learning what it took to make a really impactful online school. And I wrote a textbook, which meant getting much more concrete and detailed about what this design method is about. And just a month ago, I reopened the school, and it's no longer called Human Systems, it's now called the School for Social Design, and it is a revolutionary design training with really new pedagogical approach. I went from having, I think, one of the stupidest pedagogical approaches to one of the best. And so far, it's a really good student experience, and I think it's really impactful. I feel like I owe the world some apologies. Like, it took me a long time to figure all this out. Part of that was my arrogance. I also wish I had had more help. These are issues of global importance. It would have been great if they had taken less time, and also my various intermediate attempts wasted a lot of people's time, and I'm sorry for that. But we work with what we've got, and I think we finally have something pretty good. Thank you.